Hello!
Hello!
It is Miss Love and
Miss Roberts and Cisco with a brief appearance.
And maybe Bella will join us. She's dog watching right now. You guys are probably wondering why we're dressed like this. We decided, since it's been hitting 100 degrees and it's really hot, that we're gonna pretend in the snow on the mountains. You guys all know we went skiing and snowboarding together. And, we're all getting a little crazy being in the house. So we're going to pretend by pretending. And
with our winter best.
Exactly. Also, to show you that you can learn and have fun and be silly at the same time while still being respectful and responsible. So, did you know, Miss Roberts, that there was a bank robber at my house trying to open a safe last week because they needed to write a summary and they couldn't figure out the difference between the main topic and the main idea.
Oh my goodness.
And it was just a crazy situation. But I found this thing that helped explain that the main topic of a text is just the subject. It's very broad and specific. And the main idea, the topic is not specific. It's very broad and general. Main idea is specific and tells us what the text is mostly about. What we didn't let that bank robber know is that if we're talking about a main idea, it only applies to that one text that we're reading. But people keep talking about theme. And when I think theme, I'm like, okay, well, that could be part of the main idea, couldn't it? Kind of could. But did you know, Miss Roberts, that actually a theme is kind of like its own lock with its own keys?
What?
Yeah. The theme is only a theme if it applies to many texts or songs or movies or any and every person's life. The theme is a universal truth, lesson, moral, or message. It is what a character learns and then is teaching the reader. And it's something that can apply to anyone's life. And
so the theme can connect to my own life?
Oh, totally. It could also connect to everyone's life. In so many different situations, themes, a lot of the time, can be about respect. We know that applies to everyone's life. It could be about overcoming challenges. It could be about friendship, teamwork, honesty, responsibility, survival, being loyal, being accepting. Those are things that we talk about in every situation. There are ways to do those things. And we learn those things, how we act when there's a challenge or a problem. If we try something and it doesn't work the first time, and then we have to change what we do and try again. So if you're reading about these things and any of this stuff happens or comes up, there's probably a theme or something to learn. Pretty sweet, huh?
That's really cool.
So, to help practice and remember what theme is, I have a game, Miss Roberts.
Okay.
We are going to be sorting these different sentences, and you're going to tell me if it is the theme, like a message or a lesson or the moral of a story, or if it's just the main idea, what the text is mostly about. Remember, if it's just about that one text and that one situation, it's a main idea. But if it can be applied to anybody, then it's a theme. Here's the catch. If you get it wrong, you need to fix your mistake and learn and make your brain grow. Plus, I get to throw a snowball at you.
A snowball?
If you get it right, though, you get to throw a snowball at me.
Yay!
shall we begin?
All right, let's play.
All right. Here is the first challenge. Sometimes in life, we have to be patient for the things we want. Good things take time. Is that a theme or a main idea? And why?
Well, that seems kind of like something that my mom would tell me. That makes me think that it might apply to my own life. I think that one's a theme.
You're right, because it is something that everybody could read and relate to their own life. It's not talking about any story or any one person in specific.
Oh my gosh, Miss Love. This means I get to throw a snowball at you.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Race for impact! My arm's tired after that one.
It cooled me down, though. It was pretty nice. Jana practiced every night for the spelling bee. Her hard work paid off when she received first place. That teaches me that hard work pays off. So it's the theme, right?
Yeah, you learned something, so it's the theme.
Tricked
you
ya.
learned something you can apply to your own life, right?
Tricked ya. Because the way it's written, if I asked you what the theme was and you said that Jana practiced every night for her spelling bee and her work paid off, and she learned that her work paid off, so you're talking about just Jana. So sometimes it's about the way you write it. Ready for this? So remind me, Miss Roberts, is it actually a theme?
No. That one's actually a main idea.
You ready for your snowball?
I guess. You know what? It's feeling awfully hot. So maybe that was pretty refreshing.
I have a challenge for you.
Okay, what's the challenge?
If I wanted to turn this main idea into a theme, how could I do it?
Well, you wouldn't be talking about Jana anymore. You would just be talking about in general, right?
Yeah.
So, instead of saying that Jana practiced all the time, I'm going to look for a universal lesson about maybe that practice helps you learn. Practice helps us learn and get better.
Definitely. That applies to me. And so we could say it. What's interesting with theme is that you can say it in a whole sentence like that, but there's also lots of types of themes. So, like, it could be the type of theme, like overcoming a challenge. And then the specific theme is that when you work hard, it pays off.
Yay!
Light bulb moments.
That makes sense.
All right, let's do a couple more. It doesn't matter what kind of clothes you have or how tall you are. What matters is what is on the inside. Theme or main idea?
I don't see any character names, and it's not telling me about any specific situation. And that kind of can apply to my life. What matters is what's on the inside. That totally applies to me. So I think that one must be a theme, right?
Ding, 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 ding. Definitely a theme. It's definitely a lesson that everyone can learn, and it helps you be a better person. That's kind of like what a theme is.
Awesome! All right, Miss Love.
Uh-oh. Whew, that one got in my mouth a little bit. Nice and refreshing. Suds and Joey try to be rats by being dangerous and disrespectful, but end up wishing they hadn't. They probably learned something. Is it a theme or a main idea?
This one's pretty tricky because I see character names, but I also see a little bit of a message because they wish that they hadn't. But because it's still talking about characters in one specific part of a story, I think it's a main idea.
I am so proud of how much you thought that through and remembered what we talked about. That is such a great theme of life, to think before you speak.
Oh,
It definitely is a main idea, Miss Roberts.
thanks, Miss Love. All right.
Ah! I haven't gotten to go throw any snowballs, just one. You're doing.
You helped me with this snowball. It was refreshing.
You are learning so much. I can see your brain growing, all these light bulb moments.
Thanks, Miss Love.
Okay. This one's tricky. I think I might trick you. Playground equipment can become very warm in the summer. Kids should be careful. Is this a main idea or a theme?
Since I'm not very sure, I'm just gonna say main idea.
Why?
Because it talks about kids. It says kids should be careful, right?
You're right. Are kids the only people who should learn life lessons, though?
No, I guess everybody needs to learn them.
So,
Even grown-ups.
Miss Roberts, you're totally correct. It is a main idea because it is speaking just about kids. And it's not very, very, very hot in the summer everywhere. It's too specific still. It's just the main idea. Awesome job. All right, I'm ready for the snowball.
Throw it over here on this side.
That one felt good. I was getting a little warm. So there's a few more, but Miss Roberts, you've done such a good job. So I think we should say goodbye to our kids, and we'll leave them with some themes to think about.
That sounds good.
Bye, guys. Here are some themes to think about.
Bye.
It's okay to be sad or disappointed, but you have to get back up and try again. Theme. Even if someone has something you want, you should be happy for what you have. Applies to everyone. Theme. Friends should be supportive and encouraging no matter what. Theme. It takes courage to face difficult situations. Theme. So all of these themes that we just showed you, think about why they are a theme based on what we taught you. Bye.